Angel from Microchallenge 1, sensing and self-updating. We are going to click the microphone button here that we're displaying on the HTML page within the, so we're VNC'd into the actually Raspberry Pi where all the controls are kept. It is displaying from the camera a photo every couple seconds. Once we click the microphone button, it'll start doing that, and then I will actually help it along because it doesn't fly up high enough for it to try to get a picture of me. Once it takes a picture of me and sends it to the Azure Face API, it'll get a response, and then it should say "Found you, Joe," and then it should say, and then it should land and then say "Have a nice day." So let's go ahead and do that. Find Joe. So like I said, we don't have a searching algorithm yet for the Chrome. So I'll help it.
Found you, Ricky. I hope you were having a great day.
That's not correct. It said found you, Ricky. It's supposed to say find you, Joe. The code must be wrong. Well, since we have continuous integration, let's go ahead and fix it. So that's what we're going to show you now, is how it's going to work with continuous integration. As you can see right now, the web server found me. Let's go and click that off. Let's go to our environment. We use a combination of Heroku and Git. And let's go into the development staging area and see what's wrong with the code. Right now, we just have one branch that we deploy for our testing. I'm going to make a change. I know, demoing, you're not supposed to fix stuff, but we want to show continuous integration, so we're going to go ahead and do that within the Git. You can anything that's hooked up Visual Studio that can deploy to Git can be used. So it looks like, yep, right here we commented out the correct one, and we'll comment out the one that says Ricky. Got to check your code before you deploy. So let's go ahead and confirm these changes. What it'll do within Heroku and Git, it deploys to the staging environment within Heroku, which then you can test the code. It does a couple tests with a continuous integration, which is really cool. Moving forward, we can test code within the Node.js as a group. And you'll be able to see that right here. You can set it to automatically deploy to different environments or within the pipeline. Let's go ahead and look at some of the tests. Right now, we have very minimal testing just to make sure Node is running correctly on the code within the code. So this we believe will become more used in the next couple micro challenges. So everything succeeded and it looks like it deployed. So now promote to production is it just promotes to the environment within Heroku. In order for us to get to master and then have it deploy to the Raspberry Pi, we actually have to do a pull and commit. So we do a pull request. And actually within Heroku, it's pretty cool. When you do a pull request, it creates a review app. And you can, so anybody that does a pull request against master, it'll generate a review app and before it actually deploys, before you commit to master. So you can have that administrative part of controlling master. So that's pretty cool. So all the checks are done. And if we go here, it'll create a review app. We're not going to look at the review app today, but in the future implementations, we'd want to kind of manage that. So we're going to go ahead and merge to and commit to the master branch, and that'll kick off the production deploy. What we have enabled is a webhook from Git that is set up on a Raspberry Pi. So every time a commit happens to the master branch, right there, it should via the the webhook pull down the version of the code. So let's go ahead and see what number it is. 4B7B. The first couple numbers. 4B7B right there, master origin. So really, in all aspects, we don't even have to check. And we'll go ahead and start up the drone web server again. Find Joe.
Don't you, Joe? I hope you were having a great day.
Got it. So now let's move on to the next part of our demo. And what we need to do is actually work with Azure. If we go in and hover it, which I believe it did. Is it sending stuff? It got all this information that we're displaying. Let's see, it looks like it's sending. So there you go. Voila. So you can see now that the altitude was much greater before. If I go lower, let's start back up. Perils of demoing. If we go ahead and fly it up, let's go ahead and make sure that. We go ahead and have it hover. Start sending telemetry data again. See, and as you can see, it wasn't collecting any data at all there. That's fine. So we have it fly up high above. Just let it go until it crashes. I'll just let it go. Okay. You never know when it'll crash. Hopefully it doesn't run into me. But now let's go. Now we're gonna actually go to the it is also from streaming to the Power BI, but also to the data analytics store, which is where we will take our next. It's in JSON format, and we'll take that and push that into Azure ML. We're still getting some data. Yeah, it's still going. Pretty cool. So if we go ahead and view that in Visual Studio, this will be this is my our demo, Guardian Drone Angel. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, until we get it actually making the drone work. Thank you for viewing.